Oh boy, I do not envy the Democrats these days. They are having a narrative battle that they are just not equipped to wage, much less win. We keep hearing about unelected people in Doge and other parts of the government, and another thing they keep bringing up is congressional appropriation. Congress appropriates the money and the president can't just withhold it. Impoundment is a completely separate topic, but on that, I will agree with them. And I think the president has a once in a generation, maybe even once in a century, opportunity to fundamentally change the way Washington works. But actually, not just to change it, but to set it back to how it always should have been. Yes, Congress does have the power of the purse. That's why spending bills by the Constitution must originate in the House of Representatives. But unfortunately, over the past many, many decades, Congress has basically shirked their responsibility. If you look in any number of bills, you will see that spending is basically at the discretion of the secretary of whatever agency is getting the appropriated funds. This is not how it was supposed to work. Congress should be appropriating all of these funds for specific purposes. We just look at all the waste and corruption and just dumbness at USAID. All was spent legally because it was spent at the discretion of the secretary, even though, let's be honest, the secretary probably did not know 10% of what was going on over there, especially when you had characters like Blinken in charge. But the president, Donald Trump, of course, can fundamentally change this. And he doesn't have to get rid of USAID to do it. Okay, Congress appropriates money for USAID. I'm sure they're still getting grant proposals. They're probably getting grant proposals today for a bunch of ridiculous stuff. All right, if Congress wants the power to appropriate, let them do it. All the secretary has to do is send a list of potential awards over to Congress and let them vote on it. And you know what? It doesn't even require the vote of the full Congress, meaning the Senate. Just send it to the House. Tell them you can avoid all the procedural stuff, just an up or down vote on these programs that we are considering funding. Let the politicians put their name to it. In fact, I would even tell them, you know what, you can vote them all in one package. You can split it up. You can vote one by one. We don't care. So long as the House of Representatives votes to approve each award, we'll spend the money. We'll spend the money. Now, the politicians, they can't hide behind the secretary. They can't go and say and complain, as the Republicans have been doing, let's be honest, that they don't know what's going on. They don't know where the money's going because the votes are on record. So you know what? If the politicians want their slush funds, so long as they vote for it, I would be okay with that.